Would you rather live with the truth or die with the lie? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. The NBA season kicked off with an absolute classic. The defending championship OKC Thunder on ring ceremony night going to double overtime with the Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant fouls out. E-Man Thompson goes down hurt. Jalen Williams did not play because of injury of the surgery. Shai had an awful first half, but in the fourth quarter, when the palms get sweaty and the buttholes get tight, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander showed us why he's the reigning MVP, the reigning Finals MVP, and the NBA champion. And Sengun came out and put on an absolute clinic, giving you 39 points, 5 of 8 from 3, y'all. Sengun went in the lab this summer and worked on that 3 ball. He said, I'm coming back. I'm about to be a stretch 5 on y'all. Y'all gonna have to guard me out here from deep. And I mean, he was pulling up from deep. That's what he was doing last night. But man, Kevin Durant, first game in Houston, finished with 23 points. I think 9 of 16 shoot. I think 56%. But he did go 0 of what? 0 of what from 3? 0 of 5 from 3, I think. 0 of 5 from 3, I think. 0 of 4, 0 of 5 from 3, something like that. But man, he had a rough night. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander went 1 for 9 from 3. Chet Holmgren, another person, dropped 28 points last night. I think he hit his first 10 points. Scored the first 10 points for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Was absolutely perfect last night. That man put on a clinic. Chet looked different. Chet looked prepared. Chet looking like he hungry again. And the Oklahoma City Thunder has put themselves in a position where, look, that's going to be a hard team to beat. That defense still biting. Them dogs still barking. And they coming to hunt. They saying last year won a fluke. And if y'all want to raise a trophy again, you still got to come through OKC. And last night, it was no different. The dogs bark. I think they forced 20 turnovers last night once again. I think they scored 26 points off those turnovers. That was an absolute great game. Kevin Durant, at the end of the game, called timeout, but they did not call it. The second overtime, so he got away with one right there. Kevin Durant, to me, didn't look aggressive. He didn't fight for the ball, and then they didn't have the ball. Houston's biggest problem is what everybody was worried about. The injury to Fred VanVleet has really hurt this team. I still think Houston is going to be in the mix. They're still going to be a tough out because that defense last night is long. They are very long. That's the biggest lineup we done seen in years. They started 6'7", Amen Thompson at the point, and everybody else 6'11" or better. Basically, 4 7-footers basically out there. And I mean, they long and athletic. They rebound the ball. They're going to kill people on the board. They're going to win the games, y'all. The Houston Rockets going to win games off offensive rebounds alone, just like they did last year. You start Steven Adams and Sengun at the power forward in the center position, oh, my God. They is too big down there. Everybody come with these small lineups. They're going to kill you on the boards. So that's going to get them extra possessions that most teams can't get. And last night was no exception. Once again, they dominated the boards. Steven Adams is a monster on the glass once again. Sengun, man, they had Alex Caruso on him last night. That didn't matter. He had dropped 39 points. I think that was career high for Sengun, man. The man absolutely balled. I think he gave you a double-double. Man, he's showing that after this summer, he really went to the lab. He had a good summer over there, overseas and stuff like that. This summer playing basketball, he looked good. I like the way they used him. To me, the only flaw to me is the spacing. It did look clunky for Houston, like everybody expected. You got guys out there who are not shooters. So for them to be able to do what they need to do, Amen Thompson got to shoot better. If Amen Thompson give you at least 32% from 3, that'll hold some people off. He got to get better at the 3-ball. You got KD out there who can shoot 3-ball. If Sengun can continue to shoot like this, he stretches the floor. But then you got Josh Okogie. He's not known for a 3-point shooter. You're still missing Dorian Finney-Smith. He's not back. So that'll give some spacing once Dorian Finney-Smith comes back. But until then, they really miss. Until then, Jabari Smith, he's going to have to be a great 3-point shooter, which he is. He ran about 35%. So you got Jabari and KD and Sengun. If Sengun don't shoot like this, Jabari and KD probably the 3 best shooters that you probably can trust. Everybody else are wild cards. They hit and miss. Tari Eason didn't look good at all last night. He want money, but if you want some money, Tori, you got to look better than that. You got to look way better than that. You got to hit some shots. You didn't get paid. But in order to get paid, you got to play. And last night wasn't too good. Reed Shepard came in struggling a little bit, but He still got time to learn. You know what I mean? First high-intensity game last night for Reed Shepard. I think he hit 2 3. I think he went 2 for 7 last night. Reed Shepard did the best he could do, but they got to find a way to replace. I don't know if they got to make a trade. They probably going to have to make a trade to get a point guard in a floor general who can set the offense up and can put the ball where they needed to put it, because they had a very hard time getting Kevin Durant the ball. Kevin Durant calling for the ball, but they late, they hesitating. Instead, as soon as Kevin Durant put that head up, you got to pass it. You can't wait, and as soon as he throw that hand up, give him time. Throw the ball over top, man, 7 foot. Instead of waiting and holding it like this, now you're giving the defender a chance to recover and react. But once again, a story of the day is in the fourth quarter. Kevin Durant made a statement the other day where he say, and when you get in these high-pressure games, you got to be able to make buckets. And that was absolutely true. A lot of people criticize him, say he didn't know what he's talking about. And last night showed once again, at the end of the game, when the rubber needed to meet the road, and the palms got sweaty, and the buttholes got tight, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hit bucket after bucket after bucket, ended up dropping 35 points. He had, 3 points at the end of the first quarter. He was striking 8 points at the half. He wasn't doing much. Their defense was ramping up on him. But in the fourth quarter, last 5 minutes in the overtime, Shai went absolute bonkers, getting to that left elbow side and pulling up on that midi every single time, hit the game winner twice, and then went to the free throw line and hit the last 2 free throws. He missed some free throws last night. The game should have been won by Houston. Kevin Durant missed a free throw late in the fourth quarter that left the door open for OKC. So Houston have nobody to blame but themselves. They missed free throws down the stretch that could have won the game. They was good all night. I think it was 100% all night. I think at one point in time, it was 17 for 17. In the fourth quarter, KD missed his free throw. I think Sengun missed one, and I think Josh Okogie missed one. They was perfect all night. Even in overtime, Shai left the door open. They won 125 to 124. Shai missed free throws. Shai missed like 3-4 free throws last night. Y'all know Shai like a 90-something% free throw shooter. So that was an absolute classic game. That's a preview of what's to come in the playoffs at some point in time that we hope we can get. Houston is going to be dangerous. Don't get last night twisted. The offense will get better. They will figure things out. Reed Shepard will get better. All the guys around Kevin Durant will get better. Sengun will continue to be a playmaker. Amen Thompson will get better. They just got to adjust to not having a point guard right now until they can get somebody in there. They get Dorian Finney-Smith back. That'll bring some more floor spacing for KD and those guys to be able to get some space, and to bring some extra defensive help, another 6'7" guy. So, man, that was a great game last night. OKC was missing some guys. Houston was missing some guys. But if you want to see some heavyweights in the Western Conference, it's OKC. I still think Denver right there, and it's Houston. They're the 3 best teams to me right now that I can say in the West right now. I don't want to overreact after one game, but that's what I can see, man. Houston is long. That's going to be a hard team to score against. And Shai struggled for a little while. You know what I mean? And that was an absolute great game last night. Good luck to both teams this year. OKC is still feisty at the defensive end. They missed a lot of threes last night. I think they shot 52 threes last night. I think they shot 23% from 3. Houston shot 28% from 3, so nobody shot good from 3. That was a heavyweight playoff bout last night, and that's what the NBA season was all about. Welcome to NBC, brings the NBA back. Jordan is back on NBC, man. Great time to have the NBA back. We got NBA, we got football season. This is the best time of the year. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification button so you can be notified. Welcome to No Spec with Cruiser. Peace.